Until humanity learns how to learn without diversity, we will always need difficult times to remind us of lessons already learned in the past. Always, after a few generations, we start to change how we raise children until a generation comes that falls into the same scenario because they forgot why certain things are done, guessing past generations were just being cautious, so they throw them away, thinking they have no value. Humanity's spirit always decays when it's not challenged with diversity. We have yet to find a way to motivate ourselves without exterior diversity. Four pillars: love, consideration, justice, and truth. Society needs structure, but that structure cannot be enforced with brute force, or people will rise up to the challenge. A balance must be maintained between community and individual well-being. It is a balance humanity has been unable to maintain for long, leading us to slide from tyranny and anarchy. SOF 1-3. We are not alone in this land, and most live among people whose ways are not our ways. They have gods with many names, and even now, those beside the sea strive among themselves. For some say God is called Mamre, while others say he is called Ana. All about us, men are in dispute, and the strife among them arises out of the bounty of the land, gaining their livelihood with little effort. They have much time for argument and strife. We must build for these people a quarter peace, the four pillars whereof shall be love, consideration, justice, and truth. SOF 1-4. The land of our fathers and our inheritance has been lost to us forever. Their homes have been returned to the sands, and their altars where they worshipped cast down. Their temples have been destroyed, and the forms of worship practiced there are no longer known. The songs once sung are now mingled with the winds, and the voices of the singers are silent. The wisdom once revered has departed. The illuminating flame no longer burns, and the lamps lie broken in the dust. The honored writings have been used for kindling, and the sacred vessels turned into vain ornaments. The very names held sacred by our fathers are now defiled and held to represent wickedness. Those who would have been our brothers are sold, and their leaders slain. Those who would have been our wives are violated and degraded in servitude. Therefore, brothers, it is time the memory of these things were put aside and forgotten. SOF 1-5. What cause have we for sorrow? We are in a bountiful land. We have hope for the future and unshakable faith, better by far than all else. We have with us the key to the ancient portal of communication. Our memories must replace the books and decrees of former times. Let us therefore be thankful for our blessings and diligently preserve the flame for which the lamps of truth will one day be relit. Time to put what's lost aside and forgotten. I don't agree completely with that. In regards to not mourning what was lost, that I agree with. However, forget, I think, is a bad thing, because while you will not commit the same mistakes, if you don't talk about them to your offspring in a few decades, things tend to repeat itself, forcing them to relive what you survived.